Hi everybody, how are you all doing tonight? Hope you're all well. I wanted to make this video about choices in moving forward. I had this card out earlier on. You are not stuck, you have the power to move forward. I know right now things are difficult with people being just getting back to work, or some people have lost their jobs, and you feel that the situation you're in is never going to change and nothing's going to get better. And the more that thought process grows, the more negative you feel, and the more negative energy you feel round about you, the more negative energy you're attracting to yourself. You need to try and break that cycle. You need to try and, when it comes to your mind, give yourself healthier options. If you need to try and see something from a different point of view, try and find the positive in something. Try and find a lesson that you need to learn and use that to move on to a different part of your life. Again, back to people feel stuck because the situations you've been in. I mean, before the lockdown and everything else, you maybe had yourself a wee routine with going to the gym. Or if you're not a gym person, just going out walking, or doing exercises in the house. But now all of a sudden you can't go to the gym, or you're limited to where you can walk, or you've got a house full and you can't get peace to do your exercises, and the kids are there and you're running about doing parent stuff or family stuff, and you're just not getting that space and time that you had before, which clogs up your head. You're not getting the thought, or the headspace, sorry, that you never had before. You can't think the same way you thought before. There's a constant noise and a constant busyness in your head. What I find works with that is simple now, is go for a walk. Go for a walk. You need to give yourself time, you need to give yourself some self-care. You can't care for anybody else if you're not giving it yourself. You can't pour for an empty teapot. So if you're not giving yourself it, you've not got it there to give to anybody else. Make sure you're giving yourself some allocated time a day, whether it's 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half an hour, an hour. If you need to get up earlier and sit with your coffee, then do that. I found walking worked for me. I found that yoga works for me as well. Reiki works for me. I do Reiki myself nearly every day. I do yoga most days. And I love walking. I love it. And I choose to, when I'm feeling crappy or I've had a crap day and I'm feeling quite heavy and negative, I choose to go outside in nature. Bare feet most of the time. I love being out my bare feet. It's amazing. I choose to do that other than sit and have a drink, because drink is a depressant. And if you're not in the right frame of mind, then you're just going to breed that horrible emotion that you feel. You're going to bring up and dig up random things that you feel guilty about or you feel horrible about. And then you're going to feel lousy after it. And then you're going to have that guilt that you chose to do that. And if you've got a hangover, then that's not going to help your thinking either. Plus it takes a day off you, doesn't it? Because you end up feeling ill all day. But if you can choose to go for a walk or do something a wee bit better, like meditation, or, just get outside and take 5 deep breaths of fresh air, subtle changes like that don't cost you anything can make a massive difference to your mental health. And when your mental health is more focused and clearer, your physical health changes a lot. A lot of negative energy and thoughts can come out in a physical sense in your body as well. It has the capability of making you feel sore and achy. Headaches is quite bad for that. Back pain as well, I find, and stomach pain. But if you choose to try and work with a more positive method, then you'll find that mentally you'll be more focused. You'll feel a lot clearer in the head. You'll not feel that cloud hanging over you. You'll be a lot more happy with yourself and prouder for yourself for choosing that method other than to dwell in it and fester away in a negative puddle. And the fact that you start to feel proud of yourself develops more positive energies. And when you're living in this positive energy and working with it, it starts to develop a clearer thinking, clearer head, more focus, and you're happier in yourself. And when you're happy in yourself and you start to feel proud of yourself, you start to show this, and it looks at you. You see it a mile away. And when you're vibrating this positive energy, you're attracting this positive energy. And before you know it, you start to talk to people that you find lift you up and lift your spirit up and keep you going, and they just want to push you forward and they want the best for you. Go with that. Go with that. Give yourself that self-love. You deserve that. You deserve to feel better. You deserve to have a positive life. You deserve to mentally be straight in your head and physically feel good about yourself. And a lot of people struggle with weight. My weight, personally, I've went for a size kind of 18 at one point to a size 8. I go up and down all the time. I'm not that fussed with my weight, to be fair. I've never ever let it get to me. I'm fortunate that way, that it's never been a thing that bothered me. But I know a lot of people suffer with weight, and if you start choosing these positive methods of fixing this, things like that you start to be a wee bit more accepting it, and you start to either want to feel better in yourself, and you focus on it, and you can think clearer about what your body genuinely needs. You'll start to see the change. You need to show yourself some self-love. You need to accept yourself. It's so important to accept yourself for who you are. Don't try and please somebody else. Don't try and be somebody you're not. If you're going to try to get into a crowd, then you need to try and be somebody you're not, and that's not genuine, and that's always going to hover over you. You're always going to have that in the back of your head, that you can't be your true self. I mean, I would rather, personally, people love me for who I truly was than people loved me for who I was pretending to be. Because then I feel as if there's no secrets. I don't need to lie. I don't need to kid on I'm somebody I'm not. I don't need to prove anything, because I'm happy with who I am. And I've got the scars and the bruises, everything I've went through that's made me who I am, and I'm proud of that. Whether it's been good shit, bad shit, happened for a reason, and I've took my lessons from it, I've learned from it, and I'm using it now to try and help other people. I just want people to feel empowered and, feel good about themselves, feel good in their own skin, in their own body, and know that you're not stuck. You have the power to move forward. You have that inside you. And just, get the point across that you need to learn to have some self-love. You need to learn, this card keeps staring me in the face. I love this card, it's so pretty. You need to focus on loving yourself. Focus on giving yourself that time. Again, I put in a post before, if you went over on your ankle and you hurt your ankle, you wouldn't continue to try and walk on it. I mean, you would rest it up and you'd try and fix it. Well, your mental health's the same. Depression and stuff, it all works the same. Like, if you're feeling bad and you're feeling low, sometimes it's give yourself that time. But again, sometimes just a simple thing like a walk outside can make the world a difference, and it can improve your physical and mental health so subtly that it's so easily done, and you don't notice the change to start with. But if you keep doing it, you start to see like, oh wow, I can think a wee bit better, I think a wee bit clearer, and things that would maybe wind you up and piss you off just don't affect you anymore, because they're irrelevant, because you're focusing on loving you, and you deserve not to feel nasty. You deserve not to feel negative. You deserve to feel love. You deserve to feel proud of yourself. You deserve to feel comfortable in your own skin. You deserve that. You deserve to be happy. And these wee mantras, you have to keep these. I am happy. I am loved. Have these wee mantras when you get up in the morning. Know that you deserve it. Know that you are absolutely 110% appreciated. I appreciate you for watching these videos. I genuinely do appreciate. You have no idea what that makes me feel, you know. I appreciate the fact that he's messaged me. I appreciate the fact that I can actually do this. Do you know? And I just want to spread the love, man. I just want people to feel better and feel empowered and know that you have the capability of fixing yourself. You have the capability of drawing in positive energy. Get rid of the negative energy. It doesn't work for you. Get rid of it. And if you need a wee bit of help or another method of trying that, then give me a mail. I'll try and help you as best I can. But really for now, I just want you to know that you're not stuck. You have the power to move forward. In yourself, you have that power. Take care, guys. Have a lovely weekend. Bye.